Unless you guys have been living underneath a rock, you know that Ryan Garcia just beat Devin Haney in an embarrassing loss. I know I pronounced it wrong. What?
Yeah, Devin Haney.
Anyway, some say that Haney's jaw is even broken. But the real question is, did Ryan punk us all?
NGQ, doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Bad Decisions, where we watch people make
bad decisions.
It's your boy Sherm.
It's your man Jay.
Weeks leading up to the fight, Ryan had a lot of controversy. So he was talking about the Illuminati. He was talking about Bohemian Grove. He was having a lot of crazy theories. He was even getting involved with Andrew Tate at some point.
Once you go to a swimming pool party with Diddy, it's like you don't even pay attention to what the f*** he's saying.
So personally, I think that Ryan Garcia is just a kid with a lot of money and a huge online following who believes in conspiracy theories. I don't think he's crazy, and I don't think he has mental health issues. I think he is just a Gen Z person who...
So Gen Z's crazy?
No. No offense to Gen Z. I think he has maybe a lot of different things he's watching and learning about and reading about all at once. And he's a platform, so he hasn't fully thought out or fleshed out what he believes, and from what he's taking in, and he's just letting it spew out of his mouth on the internet. I think that's part of it, but I don't know. This is all speculation, obviously.
At first, I didn't think Ryan was trolling at all, just because the things that he was talking about were so graphic and they involved kids. Because normally when people do things for attention, they stay away from kids because they know that's a big no-no. Like, if you're talking anything crazy around kids, that's like a huge L when it comes to advertisers. You're not gonna get advertisers at all. But now I'm starting to see, it kind of feels like it was all cap. And the reason why I say this is because at the weigh-in, he was like drinking. He was going a little bit too over the top to the point where I'm like, okay, guys, I get it. You're trying to sell a fight.
And his opponent, O'Brien wants to weigh in right now.
Anybody who is a fan of boxing knows that this is not a shocker. Back in the day, you'd see boxers like Mike Tyson, and they would say some of the craziest things at the weigh-in. Even, this isn't boxing. This would be more UFC. But even someone like Colin McGregor, all the craziest things that he says before a fight. So this is what leads me to believe that he's probably not completely serious. Maybe about 60% or maybe about 50%.
Yeah, so I agree that he probably did this at least in parts for promotion purposes.
Yeah.
A la Conor McGregor, as you mentioned. A la the other Irish UFC fighter who's watered down version of Conor McGregor, who's does a lot of antics as well. That's just kind of how it is in fighting. It's a sport that lends itself to these kind of antics. And it seems that nowadays that's what needs. Okay, I don't know if it needs to happen, but nowadays, that's what a lot of fighters do to draw an attention from the public. Just like YouTube headlines start getting more and more ridiculous now.
Yeah.
I think to get attention, because people are so inundated with content, sometimes you got to be a little crazy, a little loopy. So,
I mean, even one of the greatest boxers himself said it. Like Muhammad Ali. I remember watching an old interview with Muhammad Ali. He said that they're like, okay, well, why do you talk like this, Muhammad? And Muhammad Ali was like, well, I talk like this to sell fights. He saw another fighter do it and said, you know what? I need to take this to the top. I need to make people really want to see me get beat up. And the only way to do that is to talk crazy.
Oh, you mean the big ugly bear? That fella's too ugly to be the world's heavyweight champ. I'm not lying. He's too ugly. The world heavyweight champion should be pretty like me.
And if you've watched any old Ali clip, you know that Ali is talk crazy. He talked about wrestling alligators and how ugly people were. Matter of fact, I mean, he said that Joe Frazier was one of the ugliest people he's ever met in his life.
Yeah. So
Did you see the clip? It's funny.
I've seen all the clips. To stick on the idea that he was trying to drum up promotion for the fight, I think he was able to go extremely overboard in part because of what I read online. I don't know if this is true or not. Someone can fact check this. But apparently Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney have sparred multiple times. Like when they were both in, before they turned pro even, I think they sparred many times. All that to say that Ryan Garcia is very comfortable. I mean, and vice versa, but they're very comfortable with each other's fighting style. So maybe he knew if I do this and that, it's over for him. So because of that, he's like, okay, I'm gonna drink. Although I don't know if that was real, but hey, he said he's been drinking. He's been doing all this stuff that normally.
We did at the weigh-in. Like he literally showed up with the weigh-in. Yeah.
Someone said that was fake beer, but I don't know. Who knows? But I think that lends itself to why he was also acting so over the top, is because he knew, like, man, I could phone it in and still knock this guy out or drop this guy. So,
I mean, it worked.
Obviously, it worked, right? So, who knows?
Ultimately, am I going to say this was a bad decision? I'm going to say no, because it worked. It was a little bit too far, I think so, just with the kids and stuff like that. If it really is 100% a troll, which it might not be, but, you know. What do you think? Good decision, bad decision?
Good decision, because obviously any promotion, bad or good, is, I think it's a promotion. Or
No, it's publicity.
Publicity.
Yeah, publicity.
Any bad publicity is good publicity, whatever that phrase goes. So
Any publicity is good publicity.
thank you. So yeah, so I don't think it was a bad decision.
All right, guys. So if you think Ryan made a good decision, leave a like, leave a comment. If you think Ryan made a bad decision, leave a like, leave a comment. All right, decision makers, don't get beat up.
Yeah, that fear coming in your mouth like a I put my in your mouth. Let's start Ryan up. Hey, pause, no Diddy. Pause, no Diddy.